Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park on this Tuesday morning. We have an 8-race qualifying session coming up. Horses for the first qualifier have just stepped out onto the track. Mark McKelvey with you. I'll be joined momentarily by Joey Heatherman, who will be calling a few of today's qualifiers. Right now here in Campbellville, Ontario, temperature sitting around 15 degrees Celsius. Obviously, there's been a bit of precipitation over the last few days here locally, but track looks like it's in pretty decent shape for today's qualifiers. And we're going to kick things off with a field of 6 for the first of 8. Only change in our first qualifier, Austin Sorey will drive number 3, Google My Chrome. We'll introduce the field in just a moment as the starting gate makes its way over to the top of the far turn, and we'll call the rookie pacers in just a moment. Starting gate beginning to roll for our first of 8 on this Tuesday morning from Woodbine Mohawk Park. Lining up, we got 2-year-old pacers. From the inside out, number 1 is Athens Sealster. James McDonald driving for trainer Carmen Osiello. 2 is Leavin' Bruises. Sylvain Fillion for trainer Gary Bishop. 3 is Google My Chrome. Austin Sorey will drive for Blake McIntosh. 4 is Control Sicily. Randy Waples for Chantel Mitchell. 5 is Stonebridge Helios. Bob McClure for John Pentland. And the 6 is Colby Two-Step. Doug McNair for Tim Gillespie. Field of 6 taking their positions. Good morning. Welcome back to Woodbine Mohawk Park. And a good field of 2-year-old pacers to kick things off, including OSS Gold winners, Stonebridge Helios, and Colby Two-Step. Those two preparing for the OSS Super Finals coming up just 2 Saturdays from now. Starting gate swings into the stretch. They're picking up speed, and here they come. And they're off and pacing. Stonebridge Helios comes away well from the outside. Over at the rail, that is Athens Sealster holding ground. From the center, Control Sicily. Floating away is Colby Two-Step into mid-pack. Getting away then in 5th was Leavin' Bruises and the early trailers, Google My Chrome. Onto the first turn they go, and Stonebridge Helios quickly strides out to a 3-length advantage going into the first bend. Control Sicily races in 2nd. Colby Two-Step found a seat in 3rd in front of Athens Sealster in 4th. Leavin' Bruises is 5th, and 6th is Google My Chrome. They went through the opening quarter, and it was up on the board in what would have been 28-4. 28-4 for the opening quarter. Into the backstretch they go, and leading it by a few lengths, it is Stonebridge Helios. Control Sicily in 2nd. Colby Two-Step is then about 4.5 from the front in 3rd. Break of about 4.5 or 5 lengths, then back to Athens Sealster in 4th, tracked by Leavin' Bruises in 5th. Then tightening up on that one's back will be Google My Chrome in 6th as they race towards the half. The half comes up next, and they race past that station in 58-1. Stonebridge Helios is the leader, going into the final turn on top by 2 lengths. Control Sicily in 2nd. Colby Two-Step is in 3rd. Then well back to the final 3 as Google My Chrome from the rear has gained a couple of spots. Inside is Athens Sealster, and Leavin' Bruises is the trailer in 6th. They're heading around the final bend. Midway around that final turn, Stonebridge Helios still leader by 2 lengths. It's the Son of Sunshine Beach on top by 2, going by 3/4 here, and it's up next. And we'll have that time in a moment as they swing for home. Stonebridge Helios continuing to lead it. Control Sicily in 2nd. Colby's Two-Step will look to finish up well there in 3rd. But Stonebridge Helios gets away. And with powerful strides, he's got less than 1/8 of a mile to go. And a good tune-up here today for Stonebridge Helios as he will take it. Control Sicily in 2nd. Colby Two-Step there in 3rd. Coming to the line, Stonebridge Helios is there in 1:53-1.
Hey everyone, welcome back to race 2 at Woodbine Mohawk Park. This one is a trot qualifying race. Let me start you off with the field. From the one hole, we have DeChambeau with driver Scott Young and trainer Paul Reed. Out of the two hole, we have Jasperson with Dafkin Henriksen training and driving. Number 3, Safe Conduct for Chris Christoforou and Camila Christoforou. Number 4, Duke Dio for Mario Belageron and Jason McGinnis. Number 5, 3-Point Blue Chip for James McDonald and Jason McGinnis. And number 6, Timel Tempo for Bern Renault and Julie Walker. That is your field for the second qualifying race at Woodbine Mohawk Park. And the starting gate is rolling for this trotting qualifying race. Field of 6. They are off and trotting and pretty level beginning for the entire field. But out of the 3 holes, Safe Conduct goes out to the early lead. Number 6, Timel Tempo, still pretty far wide, looking to go to the front. Number 5, 3-Point Blue Chip, pulling into the pocket. And as you can see, number 6, Timel Tempo, now still trying to get to the lead, but number 3, Safe Conduct, and Chris Christopher are holding on to that. Timel Tempo will pull into the pocket spot. 3-Point Blue Chip in third. Duke Dio in fourth. Number 2, Jasperin in fifth. And number 1, DeChambeau, currently trailing the field. And the first quarter was in 30-1. We have the same leader in Safe Conduct with Christopher in the bike. Number 6, Timel Tempo. 3-Point Blue Chip. In fourth, Duke Dio. In fifth, Jasperson. And still trailing DeChambeau. We reached the half in 59-2, and currently no change in the order. We still have on top Safe Conduct. In the pocket spot, Timel Temple. In third, 3-Point Blue Chip. In fourth, Duke Dio. In fifth, Jasperson. And still trailing the field right now is DeChambeau. We go around the final turn with no change in order right now. And Safe Conduct still sitting safely on top. Not much work right now going on for Christopher as we come around the final turn. It's still the same order. We have Safe Conduct, Timel Temple, 3-Point Blue Chip, Duke Dio, and a nice gap back to DeChambeau, who is now in fifth, and Jasperson trailing the field. As we come down the stretch, Safe Conduct is pulling away quite comfortably. Still in second is Timel Temple, but 3-Point Blue Chip has now pulled out to go around and get the second position. 3-Point Blue Chip now in second place. Going to be second to Safe Conduct, who comes home comfortably, wins by a few lengths. Second, 3-Point Blue Chip. Third, Timel Temple. 4, Duke Dio. Fifth, DeChambeau. And last is Jasperson. That was in 157-4 for Safe Conduct. Okay, everyone, welcome back to our third qualifying race. This is a pacing race. Let me introduce you to the field. Number 1, Hope to Be First, Drew Neal and Stacy Curry trains. Number 2, Sports Nation, Brett McDonald drives with Raymond Stewart as the trainer. Number 3, Lou Ed Zeppelin, Mike Saftik now drives with Herb Holland training. Number 4, Foot Soldier with Sylvan Filion and Nick Galucci. Number 5, Always a Hot Shot, Scott Young now drives for Carmen Arcello. Number 6, Physically Inclined, James McDonald and Carmen Arcello is the trainer. Number 7, Big Ace, Austin Story drives and Murray Breather as the trainer. We are about to go here. And we are off in pacing, and quick out of the gate are a few of them. Number 5, Always a Hot Shot, and Scott Young looks to go to the front. Number 3, Lou Ed Zeppelin and Mike Saftik get the pocket spot right now. But number 4, Foot Soldier, is looking to go to the lead and take over the top spot. As of right now, we have Foot Soldier, Always a Hot Shot, Lou Ed Zeppelin in third. Number 6, Physically Inclined in fourth. Number 1, Hope to Be First in fifth. Sports Nation in sixth, and Big Ace currently trailing the pack. The first quarter was in 27-1 for number 4, Foot Soldier. Still in the pocket spot is Always a Hot Shot. Currently in third is Lou Ed Zeppelin. And in the fourth position, Physically Inclined as we go down the backstretch. And the order has still not changed as we almost get to the halfway point. Foot Soldier still leads over Always a Hot Shot. Lou Ed Zeppelin, Physically Inclined in fourth, Hope to Be First in fifth, Sports Nation in sixth, and in last is Big Ace. The half was in 57-3. As we start to come around the final turn, they are still running in similar order. And as we now come around the final turn and look to head down the final stretch here, we have not had much movement so far, but from the back of the pack, Big Ace is looking to go around Sports Nation, and Hope to Be First is trying to get out around Physically Inclined. But we come down the stretch with Foot Soldier still leading over Always a Hot Shot, and number 3, Lou Ed Zeppelin, has pulled out to try to get past, but right now not doing much. Number 4, Foot Soldier, is leading by a couple lengths here rather easily. In second place, Always a Hot Shot is hanging on to that position. Lou Ed Zeppelin is coming up, trying to get second, but will hold on for third. Physically Inclined will finish fourth. Hope to Be First will be fifth. Number 2, Sports Nation in sixth. And last is Big Ace. That was running 154 for Foot Soldier. And the starting gate for race 4 of our qualifying races here at Woodbine Mohawk Park is starting to move. This is a 2-year-old qualifying race for trotters. Let me run you through the field. Number 1, Enjoy the Moment for driver Preston Shaw and trainer Emily Leake. Number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches for driver Mike Saftick and trainer Sean Stacy. Number 3, Royalty Agreement for driver James McDonald and trainer Blake McIntosh. Number 4, Self-Important, driver Sylvain Filion, trainer Blake McIntosh. Number 5, Jula Marionette, driver Chris Christoforou, trainer Susie Kerwood. Number 6, City Lady, Austin Sorey drives, and trainer Nelson White. Number 7, Sandra is scratched. So we have a field of 6 as the gate is moving, and we're about to start. And we are off in trotting. There was an early break from number 4, Self-Important, but we are off, and Enjoy the Moment takes the early lead as they trot away. Number 5, Julia Marionette pulls in the pocket. Number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches is in third. And fourth is City Lady. And fifth is Royalty Agreement as we come around the first turn. Couple newbies in this one. Number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches, and number 3, Royalty Agreement are first timers along with Julia Marinette. After the first quarter, goes in 30 and 4 for our front runner Enjoy the Moment. Currently still in the pocket position is Julia Marionette. In third is I'll Be Needing Stitches. In fourth, City Lady. In fifth is Royalty Agreement. And at the back of the pack was our early breaker in Self-Important. As we continue along here, the first time starters look to be doing just fine. All on stride right now. And as we go down the backstretch, we do have our same leader in 101 and 3 halfway mark. Enjoy the Moment currently leads. Number 5, Julia Marinette in second. Number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches in third. Number 6, City Lady in fourth. Number 3, Royalty Agreement in fifth. And at the back of the pack after that early break trying to get back in it is number 4, Self-Important. Around the final turn, Enjoy the Moment starts to break away a little bit here by a few lengths. Runs 3/4 in 132, and as they come down the stretch, we have some movement. Number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches, has pulled out and tried to go around the 5, Julia Marinette, and is doing so pretty well right now and is coming quite fast down the stretch here. Looking to get maybe even grab the lead, but still a couple lengths away from number 1, Enjoy the Moment. Number 1, Enjoy the Moment still leads down the stretch, but here comes number 2, I'll Be Needing Stitches, looking to take over the lead from Enjoy the Moment. And as we come to the wire, she does it. I'll Be Needing Stitches gets the win. Number 2, Enjoy the Moment, and 2:01 and 1. Okay, and the starting gate is moving for this fifth qualifying race at Woodbine Mohawk Park. This one is a pacing race. And we'll start you off with the lineup. Number 1, my favorite name on the program, PL Ooh Yeah, for Chris Rogers and Katie Huskinson. Number 2, right one is Scratch. Number 3, Skip Across for Austin Story Driving and Murray Breather Training. Number 4, Awesome Hill, Randy Waples in the bike, trainer Chantel Mitchell. Number 5, Always a Beach Day, Paul McNadell trains and drives. Number 6, Crookski, James McDonald driving for trainer Jason McGinnis. Number 7, Salzbrook Ocean, Brett McDonald driving and trainer Brian Lee. And we are coming around the turn and the horses are moving. We are off in pacing and a good level start for all these pacers. Quick out of the gate is number 5, Always a Beach Day for Paul McNadell, who's driver and training. And on the rail, it's PL Ouya to the lead right now. Number 5, Always a Beach Day, looking to take over that lead around the first turn. In third is Skip Across. In fourth, Awesome Hill. In fifth, Crookski. And sixth is Salzbrook Ocean. We are around the first turn with a leader, PL Ouya. And in the pocket spot, Always a Beach Day. As we get to the first quarter and 28-4, PL Ouya in his second qualifier, off to a better start here, gapping out by a couple lengths over the number 5, Always a Beach Day. In third is Skip Across. In fourth is Awesome Hill. In fifth is Crookski. And in sixth is Salzbrook Ocean. As we about to get to the halfway point here, it is a nice, comfortable lead for PL Ouya. And in second place, also off a nice little lead, is Always a Beach Day. A couple lengths to third place, Skip Across. And fourth is Awesome Hill. That half went in 57-3 for PL Ouya. As we come around the final turn, that lead is shrinking slightly as number 5, Always a Beach Day, is inching closer. In third is Skip Across. In fourth, Awesome Hill. In fifth is now Salzbrook Ocean, who took over that spot for Crookski, who is now in sixth place. The 5, Always a Beach Day, now is pulled out to try to go around PL Ouya. And number 3, Skip Across, has also got much closer, and we have a nice race coming down the stretch here. Always a Beach Day is trying to take over the lead down the center of the track, and she has done so. My apologies, taking over the lead and is gapping out a little bit here for Paul McDonnell. Also off the pace is Awesome Hill. She is closing strongly to finish a nice second. But the winner is going to be Always a Beach Day, who has a couple length lead right now for trainer driver Paul McDonnell, is going to win this one here. In 157 flat, second, number 4, Awesome Hill. Third, number 1, PL Ouya. And in fourth place, number 3, Skip Across. And we are getting ready to go for our sixth qualifying race. This is a trotting qualifying race for 3-year-olds. I'll run you through the field. Number 1, Jewel of Hessen, driver Bruce Richardson, and trains as well. Number 2, EL Miss Ellie, Tim Jacobson drives for Adrian Hickey training. Number 3, my old stud Leroy is scratched. Number 4, Moscow Moon, Travis Cullen drives for trainer Francis Guimet. Number 5, Original Fury, Sylvain Filion picks up the ride, trainer Sean Stacy. Number 6, All the Trimmins, Bern Renault for trainer Julie Walker. Number 7, Cold Rage, James McDonald picks up the drive for trainer Luc Loyer. And we are ready to go. We are off and trotting in the 6th broke stride, but has regained stride here, and we are off to a nice beginning. Number 2, EL Miss Ellie, goes out to a little bit of early lead. Although number 5, Original Fury with Sylvain Filion, looks to get the pocket spot. Number 6, who's now back on stride, All the Trimmins, is looking to get in 3rd. Number 1, Jewel of Hessen in 4th. In 5th is number 7, Cold Rage, and in 6th, Moscow Moon, as we come around the first turn. We have now gotten in order here. Number 2, EL Miss Ellie on the lead in 30 and 4. In second place is Original Fury. In third, Jewel Hessen. In fourth, All the Trimmins. In fifth, Cold Rage. And in sixth, Moscow Moon. And we have some early movement already. Cold Rage is moving up on the outside, driven pretty aggressively, trying to get to the lead by the looks of it. And number 2, EL Miss Ellie is also staying strong on the lead. We have another pocket pop here from Original Fury. Has pulled in front of the 7 Cold Rage, and they are looking to move on forward. The half was in 102 fly. We have a nice little battle up front here between Original Fury and EL Miss Ellie. Cold Rage has now backed off the attempt to get to the lead. But Original Fury has continued to go and has now grabbed the lead here from EL Miss Ellie around the final turn, as others are now inching closer. There is a bit of the gap from the top 2 horses. Original Fury still in the lead around the final turn. EL Miss Ellie in second. Number 1, Jewel of Hessen in third. In fourth, Cold Rage. In fifth, the 6, All the Trimmins. And at the back of the pack, Moscow Moon, as we come down the stretch. And Original Fury has taken over the lead and is starting to continue to drive on with Sylvain Filion. In second is still EL Miss Ellie, but up the rail is Jewel of Hessen, who's coming on strong. And same with Cold Rage and All the Trimmins. It's coming to a nice finish here. We still have Original Fury holding on to the little bit of a lead as we come down to the wire. But on the outside, Cold Rage is making a great finish here. And as we come to the wire, it's very close, but Cold Rage gets the win. In second, Original Fury. And third, All the Trimmins. In fourth, Jewel of Hessen. In fifth, EL Missy. And in last is Moscow Moon. That was run in 2:02 and 1. Okay, our seventh qualifying race is about to start here. It is a pacing race for 2-year-olds. So I'll run you through the field. Number 1, Superior Rose, driver Chris Rogers for trainer Jason McGinnis. Number 2, Miss Sophia Rose, James McDonald drives and Harry Polton trains. The number 3, Code 3 is scratched. Number 4, Inertia Sealster for Sylvan Filion in the bike and Jason Libby as the trainer. Number 5, Brady, Tyler Jones drives and trains. Number 6, Katie's Bet, Breck McDonald drives for trainer Mike Bishop. Number 7, Stonesbridge Nike is scratched. So we have a field of 5 here. And we are off in pacing here, and the number 2, Miss Sophia Rose, goes out to the early lead for James McDonald. The 5, Tyler Jones Brady, is in the pocket spot, and the 6 is a little out wide right now, but is going to look to fit in here around the first turn. In fourth is Inertia Sealster for Brett McDonald, and the 1, Superior Rose, Chris Rogers at the back of the pack. Around the first turn, Katie's Bet does get to the front for Sylvan Filion. In second place is Miss Sophia Rose. In third place, Brady. In fourth is Inertia Sealster. And in fifth is Superior Rose. The first quarter was running 30-1. Katie's Bet is on top, who was a $14,000 yearling, is looking quite comfortably there with Sylvan Filion. And second is number 2, Miss Sophia Rose. And third is number 5, Brady, a $5,000 yearling for Tyler Jones. In fourth is number 4, Inertia Sealster, $11,000 yearling. And in fifth, Superior Rose for Chris Rogers as we get close to the halfway point. And at the half, that was running 102 and 3, and we are in similar order here as we get ready to go around the final turn with these horses. A mover right now is Inertia Sealster is out and moving on the outside there on a first up trip for Brett McDonald. And we get closer to coming down the backstretch, and still leading is Katie's Bet, but number 4, Inertia Sealster, has made a nice move here to get in the second position. Number 2, Miss Sophia Rose, is still there, currently in third. And number 6, Katie's Bet, is actually extending her lead a little bit here as we come down the stretch for Sylvan Filion, quite comfortably in the bike. We got number 6, Katie's Bet. Currently in second is Miss Sophia Rose, but up the rail there looks to be Brady trying to make a move and get into the placing positions. And as we come down closer to the wire, it's still Katie's Bet looking quite comfortably there on the lead. Number 4 and others looking close for second. And I'm going to go with number 4, Inertia Sealster, for second. And number 2, Miss Sophia Rose, for third. The winner ran in 2:02. Well, the gate is starting to move here for our 8th and final qualifying race here at Woodbine Mohawk Park. This one is a trot. Here is the order. Number 1, Zeus Lightning, driven by Paul McDonnell, trainer Steve Charlton. Number 2, Fly Beyond, Travis Cullen now drives for trainer David Frey. Number 3, Ridgemont Sun, Sylvain Filion drives for trainer Benoit Balagian. Number 4, Muscle Jack, driver James McDonald and trainer Blake McIntosh. They're getting ready to go for our final qualifying race this Tuesday morning. They are off and trotting, and everyone is on stride. And number 4, Muscle Jack, goes out to the early lead. In fact, a nice little big lead here down the front of the straightaway here, going around to the first turn. In second place, number 1, Zeus Lightning. And third, Ridgemont Sun. And in fourth is Fly Beyond. Muscle Jack off to a monster lead to start off around the first turn here, very comfortably, as the field of 4, which is very small, goes around the first turn here. Muscle Jack runs that first quarter and 27-2. Way back is currently the number 1, Zeus Lightning, and third is Ridgemont Sun, and in fourth is Fly Beyond. As we go down the backstretch, we look at Muscle Jack still extending that lead. 4-time winner this year in 16 starts, so definitely capable of a good performance here. And second is Zeus Lightning, only 3 starts, so quite fresh this season. And third is number 3, Ridgemont Sun, has a win in 12 starts and is in his second qualifier. And fourth is number 2, Fly Beyond, 2 wins in 6 starts, so is looking to get back on track after this qualifier here today. As we come around the final turn, it's still Muscle Jack out front by quite a few lengths. And second is Zeus Lightning, and third is Ridgemont Sun, and in fourth is Fly Beyond as we come down the final stretch. 3 quarters was running 125-4 for Muscle Jack, who's hit a couple pylons here on down the backstretch here. And at the back of the pack, there is also some movement. Fly Beyond is pulled out, and so is Ridgemont Sun to try to get up there in the place finish. But the winner is definitely going to look like Muscle Jack, who is out by quite a few lengths here. As they come closer to the wire, there's a nice battle going on for a second between the 3 horses. Fly Beyond and Ridgemont Sun are right now battling out for the place position. But Muscle Jack is going to win by quite a few lengths and quite comfortably with James McDonald in 155-1. Fly Beyond comes off the pace to get second. Third was Ridgemont Sun, and fourth was Zeus Lightning. That is the end of your qualifying races on Tuesday from Woodbine Mohawk Park.
All right, thank you very much, Joey Heatherman. Great job on the call. And that does conclude today's qualifying session. As you just mentioned, qualifiers continue next Tuesday here at Woodbine Mohawk Park, beginning at 9:30 a.m. The qualifying schedule will then shift in 2 weeks. Once again, thanks for joining us here today. Nice job, Joey. And we will see you back with live racing resuming on Thursday evening at 7 p.m.